Manu coming in at 801k, 76-point average last year, has a buy in round 4. He's currently 13% owned. I think that's pretty high for Joey Manu, considering the price.
Mate, he's so expensive. Just, it's something we sound like a broken record saying, but so many mouths to feed in this Roosters attacking unit. You now add Cheese in there as ball-running hooker. Joseph Suaalii going to be that every bit more confident this season. He's suspected to be going on the left centre role inside Daniel Tupou. He could come out and go 40-40-40, Joey Manu, if things don't fall his way. So, in saying that, the Dolphins game round 1, someone's going big there. Multiple people going big there. So that's a worry. But, yeah, it's a lot of money, mate.
It's a lot. And I think it'll be interesting this year with Joey Manu. Like, I just worry there's going to be games where they're scoring a stack of points, the Roosters, and Manu's just always around there, but might not be actually scoring those points. Right? Like, it could happen to him, could happen to Teddy. I also worry he scores so many points going out of dummy half. Him and Brandon Smith, they'll be throwing fists in the play of the ball. Yeah. Who's going to get into dummy half? That's my only other sort of worry with Manu. That's a lot of money, though.
And he could come out against the Dolphins round 1 and put on 150, and people at the 10% who start with him will go, we're geniuses. Well, from there, I'd still be like, it could still regress to 40, 50, 60 sort of thing. So,
yeah.
Like, he has to be scoring a lot to justify that price tag.
And just another thing on Joey Manu as well. I mean, and it's more so thinking long term. You have a look at the way the Roosters, their buys are structured this year. Unless he's rested, I don't think Teddy's going to miss a stack of footy during the Origin period. So I question how much you'll get that boost of Manu playing 6 games at fullback during the middle of the season. The weekly Rubdown boys pointed out to me a few weeks ago that you have a look at the Roosters and where their buys are and everything. More so from a draft perspective, but they don't think Manu will play a stack of fullback in the middle of the season. So just something else to consider.
Yeah, here's a little... Let's get into the Roosters, touch on the Roosters backline, because did a bit of research around when Luke Keary made the move to the left edge to the, he put the 6 on his back. Not a lot changed, but Sammy Walker moved to the right, Keary went to the left. He did that, I believe, round 19 it might have been. After that, Manu went 101, and then he went 48, 52, 58, 85, 42 to end the season. So scoring dropped quite significantly with Keary on the left edge. Suaalii now goes to the left edge as well with Keary. My stat around Daniel Tupou, who I touched on him, he's in my side as it stands. 58 point per game average last season, good early season draw. Base 28 last year, which I think he can improve up to sort of close to the 32 the year before. When Keary came back in round 19, Tupou averaged 72.4. That's excluding, there was an injury game against the Storm when he was on 40 after 13 minutes. And we'll get to the back rows tomorrow, but it did wonders for Angus Crichton as well. So I wonder, and I may be wrong because it's a relatively small sample size, but how much Joey Manu gets impacted by Keary and Suaalii onto the left edge.
When I think about that left edge and the way that Manu's playing now, you're going to go Keary, Angus, Teddy, Manu, Suaalii, Tupou. They can't all fucking score Supercoach points. Something's got to give somewhere. I know you're high on Tupou. I'm a little bit worried that on a lot of strike plays, the ball has somehow got to get out of the hands of Manu and Suaalii to get to him.
I think you're overthinking this Manu, right? As a bloke who loves a roaming centre, he can't be he can be everywhere, but
he was last year, bro.
Yeah, but
like, I'm not assuming it's what happened
at times. But like the amount of names you just threw up on one left edge, there's no room. It'll be a shit show. And I reckon
it's what they did last year.
Yeah, but they've also got Suaalii as opposed to Paul Momirovski or someone at left centre or Billy Smith last year. They've now got Brandon Smith, who's another attacking hooker. I do think that Manu will roam around, but I think it'll be more through the middle of the ruck. I don't think he'll be flying to the left side of the field as much as you think.
Okay. I'm just going off what they did last year, which is what they were doing.
Yeah. No, there's no need for it. It's too much. It'll be a shit show. As I said, he'll roam through the middle, but he's not going to be slotting into the backline movements every play, attacking the line on the left side. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you take him out of it,
there's still a lot.
I'm still worried about Daniel Tupou getting the ball off Suaalii.
Yeah.
That's my worry.
Yeah,
and I'm also worried that, for years he's been this great kick target. If I'm they'll kick more to the left edge, as you said off show before, but if I'm kicking on one of them, it's Suoliti 100%, who's one in against probably someone that's not a known jumper. I'm dropping it on that second rower's head every day of the week.
Yeah, or to them to just feast off it. And that, how good's it going to be? Kicking across field, and whoever gets there first just jumps up and just taps back to the other one. Like, good luck defending that.
But in saying that, neither of them are known tap backers.
Yeah,
they just catch the fucking ball. They don't need to.
Yeah, when you're a metre above the other bloke's head and there's no contest for it, you just grab and just fall to the ground.
Yeah, and that's my worry with Tupou now that Suoliti is there.
That doesn't worry me because they'll kick to the left edge like every time now. Like they'll set up plays to be the fifth tackle kicking to the left corner. The Suoliti at centre definitely an issue in terms of just passing. We saw in the World Cup he's got a bit of a passing game. He obviously wants to eventually become a fullback. Teddy loves his cutout ball and cutting out the centre. So I don't mind it. Like, a lot of Tupou's tries come from Teddy cutout to Tupou.
Yep.
So I'm hoping Suoliti is the one who misses out there. At the same time, does he just tap Suoliti and go, mate, just run over the top of him?
And that's what they used to do with Latrell Mitchell.
Yeah.
You're too big, you're too strong.
And that's the concern. But on a 58-point average, I'm happy to chase the upside. And if he doesn't kill it early on, Tupou, I don't think he'll be that far off the mark.
I make it sound like Tupou's going to be a trainer. I don't think he will. He's still a fantastic player.
Concern.
I think there's a lot of mouths to feed on that edges, and everyone's talking about that Roosters side. Like, everyone's going to they can't all score points.
Yeah, and at not a super expensive price by any means, but he is a genuine gun CT dub in my opinion. You know, if he flops, well, I'll go down to hopefully one of maybe Hammer or Sloan or Chance or one of these blokes fires early on and, you cash in there.
Val Holmes, I've got him in my side. Did you have him in yours in the end or not?
Not at the moment, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because
you don't not want to have him.
I don't not want to have him. Yeah. So 4 tons last season, but he also had 8 scores under 50 and 5 scores under 41. So I'm like, could easily come out as a centre, and he is again another genuine roaming centre who plays almost more like a fullback at times. Could come out and go low, but with the Cowboys, in my opinion, probably the best draw. As we've said, they leave Queensland twice in the first 8 rounds. He could go nuts and really hurt you early on.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I don't know. It's probably going to come down a little bit to the cheapie scene. And if there's some decent cheapies, all right, I'll go sweet. I can plug Val in there. But if there's not, if you can cut him for a 500k CT dub with a bit of upside, there's a lot of money to be saved there. So I don't know.